I very humbly request Mr. Bakul Mehta, MD Muscat Pharmacy, Oman, to kindly come on the stage and enlighten us with his precious words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Bakul Mehta. Thank you.
Thank you. It's almost good afternoon. First of all, on behalf of myself and my family, I would like to thank profusely to the organizer, Dr. Muhammad Sahbaz, his wife Anita, and my very dear friend Ranjit. Somebody spoke about Kingmaker, and on this occasion, on this dais, I am with you because of Ranjit is my Kingmaker. I have known Ranjit for some time. His daughter used to live in Muscat, and through some connections, we got in touch with each other. We had met there. He used to come once every 3 months, once every 6 months, and we used to meet and we used to chat. He's a technocrat. He has been on a lot of committees, in the private and the government. And Ranjit, I'm grateful to you because what you did today for me. Jain Saab has given so many mantras. I requested Jain Saab to give us all a few mantras so that we can also reach the same height which Jain Saab has reached. Recognition is a motivation, and motivation is required in all our lives when sometime it happens that you don't need anything. You have a good wife, you have good children, you have good car, you have a nice house, you have friends, then nothing else is left. Yes, something is required for what you have done to your family, what you have done to your company, to the society, and to the world. That recognition, we know for sure, is a kind of motivation for people like you and me who would like still to progress further. Of course, I am a senior citizen, and I don't know how many years, but I'm very grateful to the organizers. And pharma industry, when we say pharma industry, or when we say pharma, or when we say healthcare I consider one of the most noble profession, because in the healthcare, unlike any other industry, no matter how big it is, it could be automobiles, it could be computers, it could be IT, nothing would touch or nothing could be compared with healthcare, because we all are part of this healthcare in helping somebody who is not well. In no other industries this is happening. So I always consider that we are fortunate that we are connected with healthcare. And healthcare in every part of the world, whether you take the most modern, most developed countries like United States, like Europe, Japan, Australasia, where all the people who are involved with the healthcare, they do contribute something very noble, something very humble, but something very good, that you have been able to save a patient. And somebody told, of course, Narendra Modi had spoken at the time of COVID that India is a pharmacy for the whole world, which is very true, because some of the largest manufacturers in India are also successfully marketing their products in the countries like USA, like Europe, and other countries. So bravo to them and congratulations to all of them. The most important, what I would like to say this morning, is that in the pharmaceutical industry, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is API, whether it is logistic, we cannot afford to have a shortcut, because our shortcut, by making a little bit more money, could endanger patient. So we have to be vigilant, and we have got to make sure that we do not follow only GMP, but we follow much more higher standards, because your higher standards in manufacturing, in supplying, in API, in logistics, who is going to help somebody's life. So this is, my name is Bakul Mehta. I'm the managing director of Muscat Pharmacy. I come from a very humble dwelling. My origin is Gujarat, Saurashtra, a place called Gondal. Some of the people whom I met recently, they would have known Gondal, but I have gone through Gondal, and Gondal is my Janmabhumi, Muscat, Oman is my Karmabhumi, and from a small pharmacy which we have now been in the total health care. We supply medical equipment, we supply hospitals, we supply laboratory and pharmaceuticals. But we have kept one motto in our life, is that we don't have any shortcuts. We have consignments coming from the airport to our warehouse, and if the quality control is not met, this consignment is automatically destroyed. And this is the motto we follow. And because of this, our high standard we keep, we are known in the GCC countries as one of the best run countries. Talking about COVID, it was a sheer coincidence. We all knew COVID has taught us many lessons. And India has exemplary done well with such a high population. We as a company also had an opportunity, because there was one particular drug which was very useful for black fungus. And there was a shortage of this drug, somehow, I don't know why. But my company had been contacted by the Indian ambassador in Muscat, and he had requested me that they need urgently for India this particular drug. Fortunately, I represent that company, and I was able to get the drug at the time of when there was acute shortage of this drug. We were able to provide this, and I got a letter of recognition and thanks from the Indian government for supplying this medicine in a timely manner. We all have to believe, and when we get up every day in the morning, we have to understand that we are there because a patient needs. And the patient need, if we can all fulfill with all our integration and with all our honesty, the blessing of these patients would be precious. Once again, I thank you all, particularly the organizer. Mamar Shabazz, I just have to tell you, you told me that there are about 300 people. In time to come, in the next 2 or 3 years, if I am good enough and if you will invite me again, then I will definitely come. But I think the recognition which should be known to the Indian industry would bring you a lot of people. Perhaps you might have to change a venue, go into the bigger hotel and the bigger ballroom, but the recognition is very, very important, and I hope and pray to continue this success. Thank you.